Hey, what is going on, guys? Clever Killer here, and welcome back to the channel. And first thing I want to say before you say, but I've seen this before. Yes, this is Glober's video. Before the game started, I asked him if he was going to record it, and he said yes. So I will just let him record everything, and then I would just put a small video here from his perspective, because it takes a little bit of work, I would say, to record, because you need to go to your laptop and press record, and you can just record the whole game, but in my case I would have to make a couple of folders. But anyways, moving on. This is just a 15-minute little montage, I would say. And this comes from my channel, and I'm gonna speak in English about it, even though not many people care about 90 on Kino since it's easy. And I'll talk about that and the downs and all of that after. And if you don't actually believe that this game was legit, you can go to Glober's channel very soon. He will be posting the 20-hour gameplay. He cut it all those boring parts like going to the box. I mean, actually, I don't know if he cut the parts where we're going to the box, but he cut like the breaks and all that crap. Anyways, let's talk about the strategy itself. So I don't really need to talk about this too much. Simply, uh, normal fire trap strategy. We use two traps, fire trap and lobby trap. And by the time we meet up, we kill some zombies in the lobby trap, and the fire trap kills about, I don't know, maybe one horde and a half. So it's like two hordes in just those two traps. And by the time we get to the fire trap, the trap would always be ready, because I would make some cutbacks while going there, and it would be just enough time. Strategy is pretty simple, not much to talk about that. Next thing I want to talk about is points. In case you're wondering, oh, but what about points, since you have to put traps and then buy ammo, and well, points was, as you can see in the screen, we never had to stop to make points. Never, never, never. Throughout the whole game, like the only time that Gluber in this case would make points is while I was hitting the box. He would take them to the MP40 and shoot them while I was trading in the box. That was the only time he would make points, but other than that, would get most points just from the MPL. And when somebody went down, that would give him a lot of point boosts. So pretty much, yeah. I want to talk about trade-ins. We were pretty unlucky with the max ammos, I must say. We got most of the dog rounds in the 5th round, but yeah. But about the trading, we had to trade a lot of times. I think maybe like 10 times we traded the whole game. But the first two tries, it definitely took long, about 50,000 points. We had to trade pretty early in round 55. But the later trades was just like 2 free tries in the box and I would get it. So pretty lucky with the trade-ins, even though we had bad luck with the dogs. So it kind of makes up for it. And the next thing I want to talk about is downs. Downs, I did have a lot of downs this game. Up until, I don't know when was my first down. I think 60s. I can't really remember. If just skip by a part on Glober's video and find out a down or a funny moment or something, just put it up in the comments while you're skipping it. It's just to prove it's legit. Anyways, I ended up having 18 downs, I think. Can't even remember. Uh, Most of my downs were BS. It's because my left analog stick is kind of broke. So like when I push forward too hard, it's stuck in there, and if I don't notice, it just brings me to the fat trap. And my first two downs were like that, and some other downs were just funner gun fails and getting stuck by zombies in the lobby trap, or just like getting hit from behind and then go for the trap. Glover's had didn't have 12 downs. He had a little blast. I think he had 8 downs. Not all of them were legit as well. They got some bullshit, but 4 downs that was added to him because he was needed to go to do something while we were in the middle of the round, and I was going to keep the zombies for him, and I kept, but the crawler ignored me and went for him, and he died 4 times. But fortunately, I was able to revive him, even though we risked it too much. Anyways, what you're seeing right here, it's the early round strategy. Pretty simple. Just use ray gun. You need to get kind of lucky with the box actually, but usually it will give you good guns in the early rounds. And what we did is not the fastest, but it's definitely the safest strategy on Kino for early rounds, and I would say it's the one that makes more points. The camping, there's different camping spots on the early rounds. There's much better early round strategies. Probably actually one of the worst ones in terms of time, but in terms of safety, this is the best one, and in terms of points, this is definitely the best one. As you can see, 29, we get about 40k, and keep killing them, and it's pretty fast. And we just used the ray gun ammo, and then when we had no more ammo, we didn't pack a punch. We just start the fire trap strategy. So we did start the fire trap strategy pretty early. Uh, Not much to say about this. Pretty simple. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. Uh, Want to talk about the time played. I don't really know how much time I had my PlayStation on. I don't know. We started the game 11 a.m. for Globrer, 10 a.m. for me, because he's from Germany. I'm from Portugal. It was about, and then we finished the game for 8 p.m. the next day, 8 p.m. for him, and 7 p.m. for me. And sorry, but we did take breaks. In we took a little sleep break in 85, and we took small 15-minute breaks to eat. We took about, I don't know, four 15-minute breaks. So yeah, and then the box and all of that. So the gameplay was probably about 20 hours, something like that. Not really sure. Uh, but Kino is a very fast map. I definitely think it's fast now that I remember how much quickly the rounds were going by. Round 98, because of the excitement, just went like so fast. And but it just seems like it's so slow because Kino is so boring. In my opinion, Kino is the most boring map I've ever played out of all my 99s. Even more boring than Extension. So pretty much it's fast, but it's boring, and it seemed like the rounds were taking forever. You're just like just playing for play, and me and Glurbear, we were just listening to music the whole time, basically. He had his music on, I had my music on, and the only thing we were talking is like, get ready, let's go. Get ready, let's go. I was telling him that. And Another thing is that in the round 99, the if you we had to run for free zombies, then we talked we talked a little bit so we wouldn't get bored. Glover ran. We kind of split it. I ran for the first half an hour, and then Glover ran for about an hour and a half, and then I ran the rest. And that's how you split it. How we split it. The time, so it's kind of fair to both, even though he ran a little bit more than me. But anyways, the connection was good this game. There was a couple of times where I got a one bar, and I didn't get any downs because of that though. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I died because of lag. No, it was pretty good connection, flawless. We had no, as you can see, no frame rate lag. Even though on round 99 we were using claymores just for safety, and the timing was perfect. I was going to actually kill myself with a grenade in 8 seconds, I think. Start holding it. So, pardon me. So that I would get my own time in case Glover failed. But he didn't because I wasted my two grenades by accident. I threw them away, and then when the Glover said, "You have grenade, right?" And I said, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then I tried to kill myself. I was like, "What the fuck? I don't have grenades." And he was like, "Are you serious?" But then I just threw myself at the zombies in the alleyway, and Glover just then killed himself, and I was basically addressing his time. But in the end, it was a pretty good game. I mean, some people will say, "Ah, yeah, you should have just gone 100. Why not just go a couple of five more rounds?" And well, first of all, Glover had no time; he had to go. And second of all, we were just playing to beat that faggot of Killzone and Hunt and Hams. We're just playing so he could get rank 1 or Kino, because my account will only get about rank 5. His account will get about rank 1 though. He's actually rank 2 on Extension because Rob's account is number 1 account, but since I was playing with Glover, he will be rank 1. And in case you're asking, how do you beat the hackers? I think it's I don't really know how to explain it. Glover didn't really tell me how was it, but I think it's like you gotta create a couple of accounts and then something to do with No Man's Land. I think you have to get 30 kills, and then you gotta see in out of all the 30 kills, guys, if you're in one of the top pages. I mean, I think top 5 or something, and that name will probably being the top of the scoreboard when you're trying to go for 99. So it's kind of based on luck. There's like no, if you put A, it's not because of that. It's just about it's just a random thing. And luckily, Gluber found his account. And it was the game was very good. I enjoyed it. I hopefully will play some more high rounds together. It was the first try on Kino with him, and we got it. We had played once before, but only once on Shino Numa and Shino Numa. I mean Shino or Shino. Whatever. Yeah, we played one time in there, and we got troll arced in the 40s because I got under the map. A zombie slapped me, and I got under the map. So yeah, it was before he even had the world record on Shinonuma. He's a beast player, man. Definitely had his second account. He's one of the greatest zombie players in my opinion. Really, really good. Got some really good achievements. A lot of world records. 5 times on an extension. He was a beast. If it wasn't him, we would never gotten this far. Because I did try Kino a couple of times. And ended up failing always. And sometimes people actually, I'm not gonna say any names. People know what they did. Um, Rage quitted on round 80. You know who you are if you're watching this. Anyways, I am going to end the commentary here. I'm sorry if I bored you guys for this. I don't know. How am I long commentating? About 11 minutes, I think. Uh, I'm just gonna put some music until the end of the commentary now. There's only, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes left of the video, so I'll just put some music in there. I'm still going to decide which music, and hopefully I'll do some more high rounds soon, so I can start posting some more gameplays on my channel because I do not have anything that much. I mean, I'm gonna post some solo high rounds now. I rooked 100, and I'm gonna try. First, I'm gonna try on PS3 Shangri-La 100 on solo very soon. I don't know when, but very soon. And that's really all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out. Subscribe, like the video, and you don't think it's legit? Go watch Glueberry's version of it, the 20-hour, and it's a world record for longest zombie video, at least that I know of. Anyways, peace out, guys.